In the UK, resale prices are crazy. Me personally, I don't think I've ever bought a shoe at resale. If I've missed it, I've missed it. I hope it comes around again. I don't mind paying a few dollars on top or a few pounds on top, but not double or triple. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I think for me, one of the most expensive shoes I bought at the time was a Jordan 3 88. It's the first shoe I queued up for in about 2012. I was living in Amsterdam at the time, and it was snowing and it was cold, and I went there and I thought I'm going to be the first guy, and I was like the 51st guy, and they had 52 pairs. And it's just crazy seeing the different people. We had old people, young people, women, kids, all these people queuing up. There's a special Foot Locker opening. It was about midnight, and we're all just queuing up in the snow for these shoes. And I got those, and because of the exchange rate, I paid way too much for them. But yeah, that's probably my most expensive and memorable pair. When it comes to resale, resale's polarized the trainer business, because on one hand, you've got kids that are out here making money, and all they're doing is queuing up, buying shoes and reselling them. There's more money in selling shoes than there is in selling weed in some cases. So why wouldn't you? It's totally legal. You can make some money. Why not? There's probably not a chance in our lives where we'll get a product that's that easily available that we can resell at that markup. But at the same time, your real trainer fan, your real sneakerhead, can't buy these shoes. They want these shoes, they can't get them. They're the ones that put in the work. They're the ones that made said shoes popular, but they can't get a pair. So it's a double-edged sword. It's like, how do you get around that particular thing? For me, I think nowadays, especially in the UK, the brands need to actually recognise and realise there is an older demographic that still buy these shoes in the numbers that they need them to buy. And I think by targeting this demographic as well, because even me, I'm not a young filmmaker. I've made this film. It's not full of young people. But the point is, it's full of people that have passion, drive, energy, and still buying shoes. And where are these people being represented? Like, you open a catalogue, it's a young cat, and these shoes have got so much heritage, so much culture. You find the shoes that sell the most are the ones with the best story. The brands will always try and put a story in a shoe. Oh, Jordan wore this once to the store to buy a Gatorade on a Wednesday, and it was 3 o'clock. That's not really a story. That's like marketing made up. But when there's a real story behind a shoe, people buy it in droves. And in order to do that, you need heritage. Again, in retail, one of the biggest things is customer choice as well. And the trainer brands have tapped into this immediately with their customization services, with your Nike ID and your My Adidas, even your My Reebok. And you get to create the shoes you want tailored to your individuality. And the brands get to supply this service and at the same time sell it to your premium and sell you shoes and make money. So going forward, it's something that's going to grow and grow and grow. One of the most popular shoes at the time was the Sean Weatherspoon, the hybrid 97-1. Again, that's going to continue to grow. People love hybrid shoes, and they just love the fact of pushing the boundaries. In the UK, for instance, I see retail probably moving away from your traditional brick and mortar set up, because in the UK we've got lots of big stores who've had already for years and years and years started to go under, because obviously people got convenience of online, they've got the price of online and everything else. And the same, sneakers are a commodity. Their trainers are a product. It's the same thing going to follow. If you can get something delivered to your home quickly and easily without any effort, you're going to do that rather than go to the store, pick them up, have to fight a bunch of kids, have to queue up, get abused, all this kind of stuff. You're going to do that instead if you can. So it's just literally the way of the world. It's the way how it's going. That doesn't mean there isn't any room for brick and mortars. You're going to get more specialist brick and mortars, for instance. You're going to get consignment. People still can't wait for things. We still have no patience as humans. We still want to get it straight away. We still want to wear it straight away. So there's still room for them. And for instance, in the UK, Foot Locker has reported a rise. JD Sports has reported a rise. People are still going to these stores and buying these shoes, both online and offline as well.